Hey guys, you're in a nutshell with me, Ina. Eto na. Some members of parliament, yung mga MP dyan, some of them had the opportunity to ask the CBSA or yung Canada Border Services Agency tungkol dito sa mga nawawalang foreign nationals na nakalinya na for deportation. Yung mga wanted, kung tawagin, sa inventory ng CBSA. Eto na. Yun lang naman ang episode natin. No? Sabayan nyo akong panoorin kung paano ginisa ang dalawang opisyal, to be specific. Ano? Una po, yung Public Safety Minister. Yung opisina po niya kasi ang nangangasiwa ng CBSA. And then the President, I believe, of CBSA mismo, kinompronta din po sa isang committee hearing dyan sa Parliament. Okay? O sige, puntahan natin. And let me know your thoughts about their answers. Okay? Yan. Ito po muna, no? Itong magtatanong ay si MP Frank Caputo, who recently has been very active talaga, no? Pointing out itong mga problema sa immigration, lalo na sa kanyang mga social media pages.
Mr. Chair, through you to the Minister Ananda Sangri. Minister, if you don't know the answer, please don't put the question to someone else. I just want to hear directly from you, please. According to Blacklocks, he said 30,000 foreigners awaiting deportation. Number one, that number is shocking. More shocking is that you don't know it. Where are those 30,000 people?
Mr. Caputo, I'm not here for a spelling bee. Okay, let me be very clear. Okay, so if your intention here is to
Minister, you're the minister.
I will
stops with you,
Point of
Minister.
order.
Point of
order.
stops with you, Minister.
Okay.
Tinan mo. Narinig niyo yung sagot ni nung Public Safety Minister. Sabi niya, I'm not here for a spelling bee. Obviously referring to the manner of asking ni MP Caputo. Siguro, siya, no, on the defensive mode. Alam niya na parang gigisahin siya, pag-iinitan siya. Mga ganun, di ba? Okay.
Point of order, what is it?
Mr.
MP Sassi?
C'est la deuxième fois que ça arrive, que ça se produit.
It's the second time this happens, that the two are speaking at the same time, and we can't understand anything, and I think it's difficult for the interpreters as well. It would really be important that one person speak at a time.
Good interpretation, and there's a responsibility of everyone, including, if I may suggest, the staff and the Minister and the Secretary of State.
Minister, a spelling bee, you equate 30,000 lost deportations to a spelling bee? I'm going to ask you again. Do you know where they are? Yes or no?
There are, these people are going through a system of enforcement and removals, and I can tell you categorically that this year we're on target to remove over 20,000 individuals who are awaiting deportation removals, and next year we hope to enhance that.
But
Last
Minister,
year
Minister,
we had over
I'm
18,000
going to reclaim my time.
removals.
Mr. Caputo, I'm sorry to interrupt.
I
but
get to
we-
I'm going to reclaim my time here, with all due respect, Chair. I've asked a very concise question and I didn't get a concise answer. Minister, you do not know where these people are. In fact, the CBSA
BSSE?
says...
Point of order, Mr. Chair. I have been attending committee meetings for over 10 years. Generally, in these meetings, ministers do arrive with their officials in the event that they want to provide additional details. I don't quite understand why Mr. Caputo, right off the bat, said that the minister isn't allowed to consult with them to provide further details. That is the
Parang no? Nakahanap ng kakampi itong Public Safety Minister dito po kay PM Ali Esasi. Ang sinasabi niya, masyado mong ginigipit and you are expecting basically itong Public Safety Minister to give specific answers tungkol sa removals when he has staff members with him who might accurately respond to those specific questions. Diba? Nakita niyo, no? Quiz B? Pero sa totoo lang, nawawala nga yung mga deportees, di ba, na tinatanong. They're missing. So obviously, they don't know where they are, right? Kaya na nga tinag na wanted, missing, hindi nila alam kung nasaan. Yeah, so it goes without saying that the CBSA does not know where these people are. Pero wala, no? Sige, panoorin na lang natin, tingnan natin paano to mag-play out.
The norm around here, that is the procedure around here. And I would ask Mr. Caputo to provide the minister the opportunity, if need be, to consult with his officials who have taken the time to be here with us today.
On that same point of order, first of all, not a point of order. The standing orders don't tell us that we have to ask our questions in a certain way. I will ask my questions on behalf of Canadians, not according to how the Liberals think I should. Where are how about this, Minister? You won't tell us where 30,000 people are. How many of them are lost? How many do you not know where they are? Just a number.
Mr. Caputo, there's 30,000 people who are going through the system and they're going to be removed. They're in queue. We know their addresses. We know where they reside. Many of them have reporting requirements. They regularly report to our CBSA offices across Canada. There's sometimes telephone reporting. So there's ongoing monitoring for those who are being removed.
I beg
Not in
your
all
pardon,
cases,
Minister?
but the vast majority of cases.
I beg your pardon.
Okay. I don't think that's right. Iba yata yung nare-refer ni Public Safety Minister. Sa akin lang, I think he is referring to those who are in the process of, an ongoing deportation proceeding. Yun yung meron silang communication. Otherwise, they will not be, these people, as sinasabi niyang meron silang contact information, may regular calls with them, these people would not be put on the wanted list. Hindi ba?
Pardon, you said we know where they are. Okay.
We have 30 more seconds. And
Actually, I have a minute and 22 more seconds, Mr. Chair. The point of order should not count to my time. Minister, how many, this was asked in committee, I believe it was, quote from Mr. McQuarrie, we don't track the location of every individual. Now, you just told us you know where everybody is. We track their locations, and yet the VP of CBSA contradicted you in a story from Blacklock.
Point of order, Mr.
Are you
Chair.
wrong, or is he wrong? No, that's
Point of order.
My question.
Mr. Ramsey,
Minister has, dans la réponse du ministre, il a dit qu'il ne
In
savait.
his answer, he said he did not know where every individual was, and Mr. Caputo has said that he did know where all these people were. And she should at least listen to the answers. Well, none of
Naiinis na rin yung ibang mga members ng committee, no? Dahil sa parang doon sa pagtatanong ni MP Caputo. Okay.
these are points of order. And we're talking about relevant information, but we cannot allow the exchange between the minister and Mr. Caputo to be interrupted endlessly. So I think everyone's understood. We expect that the conversation will be fluid. And I'm telling Mr. Caputo that we are effectively going to give him 30 more seconds, given the interruptions. But in future, we will take time away because points of order are not part of the exchange.
Points of order when we are talking about how the minister says we know where everybody is of the 30,000, and a vice president for CBSA in direct contradiction, quote, we don't track the location of every individual, end quote. Minister, are you right that you know where they are, or is the VP right? I see you just got a note there, so which is it?
Mr. Caputo, we have addresses for individuals who are in the removal queue.
Ay, nako.
So you're telling us you are confident you know where those 30,000 people are?
Not every single one of them, but I believe we have.
What number? What percent?
Well, Mr. Caputo, if you want the correct answer, I would invite you
You're
to
the
ask
minister.
Mr.
Mr.
Gorman.
Caputo,
You're
I'm
citing
sorry.
you,
No, we'll have to
Minister.
stop
The buck
the
stops with you,
time is
Minister.
up.
Okay, dyan muna yan. Puntahan natin sunod. Nandyan din po sa committee hearing kasi na yan, yung presidente ng CBSA, si Miss Erin, ang pangalan niyo ulit, Miss Erin O'Gorman. Yan. Ito medyo mas maganda in a way yung kanyang pagpapaliwanag. Okay? Same issue being asked. Okay?
I'll just ask Ms. O'Gorman, do you know the number?
Yeah.
Just the number of what percentage are warrants of those 30,000 removal orders? Just the number, please. approximately even?
30,000 removals in progress of people we are engaging. We have 32,000 warrants for people that we are looking for,
32, I beg your pardon? There are 32,000 warrants?
people who are in our wanted inventory that we are actively looking for.
I'm sorry.
See? Kaya mali yung sinasabi ni Public Safety Minister. Obviously, he didn't know what he was talking about. Mali yung sinagot niya at yun ang naging, kumbaga, point of contention ni Caputo na, alam mo ba yung sinasabi mo? Na alam mo kung nasan tong mga taong to, meron kang contact information because you're talking about two different things. And I guess Mr. Caputo knows it. I think Mr. Caputo knows na wanted nga missing. So obviously, alam niya yung hinihintay niyang sagot dapat ay no, we do not know where they are. Right? Now, the CBSA president, it's clear. Sabi niya, right now, there are about 20,000 na ongoing removal proceedings at merong 30,000, sabi niya, that we are looking for. Okay. In short, we don't know where they are. We're looking for them.
You have,
And I'll point out, all of this is posted publicly. These aren't secret numbers. They're on the CBSA website.
so you know them, but the minister doesn't, okay? So, I'm sorry. There are 32,000 people set for deportation that are on warrant, which means you don't know where they are? Am I clear?
Correct. We are looking for them. And I will point out, these, as I said, are points in time. And so since we last met, we have removed more of those people on warrant. And then unfortunately, we have had people who have absconded. So these are fluid.
I understand
And
they're fluid.
500 CBSA officers doing excellent work
I don't
all of
doubt
the
that,
time
ma'am.
to remove these individuals.
Ma'am, with all due respect, we have 30,000 deportation orders. This is half of Kamloops we're talking about. That 32,000 people are lost. I'm just going to leave it there and give the time to MP Kirkland. I'm just befuddled at that number. Thank you, Minister. With all due
Minister.
respect.
Befuddled. Ano ba ibig sabihin nun? Ngayon ko lang narinig yun. He is befuddled by that number, no? Okay, ang sabi po ng CBSA, hold on. There are times po daw kasi na while ongoing ng isang parang deportation proceeding, there are people who have absconded. Yun yung sinabi niya na term, ano? Ibig sabihin, tumakas na while in the process. And those people are the ones who end up on the wanted list. Okay, mapupunta sila dun sa 30,000 category. Ang hinihintay ko sana ma-bring up dun is yung findings ng Auditor General. As the CBSA president said, these numbers are not secret. Nasa website namin yan. Totoo naman totoo. Hindi po nila ito tinatago. It is available. You will find it if you look for it and go to their site. Nakita na rin po yan ng Auditor General. Okay, meron na pong findings and recommendations yung Auditor General about this problem of CBSA basically losing people who are supposed to be deported. Matagal na pong problema yan. Okay, 2020 report, for example, let me show you. Very clear na ang recommendations and findings ng CBSA. So sana, ng Auditor General. So sana ito yung sina-follow up. What have you done after these findings were made? Diba? Sana yun. Na-share ko na rin po sa inyo to in previous episodes, no? 2020 pa tong report na to. O, tignan nyo. O, 2020 Auditor General Report. Spring reports on immigration removals. Okay, punta tayo dun sa findings. At this time, 34,000 po yung missing. Okay, so ngayon, it's down to 32, 30, parang ganyan. Yan. Overall, we found that CBSA's approach to managing removal cases had not led to the timely removal of foreign nationals from Canada. Okay. In 2/3 of the cases daw na meron ng enforceable cases kung tawagin, pwede nang paalisin. The agency did not know the whereabouts of the individuals. Most of the accumulated cases had been enforceable for several years already. So clearly, this is an ongoing problem. Ano yung naging problema sa sistema na nakita ng Auditor General? Ito po, no? We found that poor data quality. okay, resulted in cases missing from removal inventories. Okay. Because of delays in processing data received from federal partners, the agency did not have the information it needed to track the status of removal orders. Marami rin daw naging inactive na or stalled because of poor case management. Even some that were considered high priority. Okay, so anyway, napag-usapan ko na to guys noon pa, no? I am just wondering why these things have not been brought up for, mag-follow up man lang sa CBSA, doon sa Office ng Public Safety Minister. Ano na nangyari, di ba? Otherwise, this debate, this questioning will just go on and on and on. Obviously, alam na nga eh. It's been established, marami po talagang mga nawawala. Hindi pa nga natanong ni Mr. Caputo, no? Siguro hindi pa siya aware na doon sa 30,000 something na nawawala, meron pong isang kategory ng mga nawawala na high priority. And these are people who have committed crime. O, diba? Napag-usapan na rin niya natin dito. Kung malaman niya yun, I'm sure he would have brought it up. Okay, that there are criminals who are supposed to be deported just out there at large. Okay. Sana dito sa mga ganitong exchange, hindi matabunan yung real issue of, managing, tracking people who are not supposed to be here, tracking people while they are still on valid status, diba? Because it says a lot about the integrity of the immigration system of Canada. Yung ganito pong mga report, ganitong mga exchange, hindi alam ng mga officials. There are some people who are missing, some people who are supposed to be deported. What signal does that send? What message does that send, rather? To people right now who might fall out of status. Diba? Iniisip nila, pwede pala ako mag-stay eh. Yung mga papadeporta nga, hindi pa mahanap yung may removal order na. Diba? Kung pag ma-out of status ako, hindi naman siguro ako din mahanap. Diba? Yung mga ganyang bagay po ba? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Short but sweet ang ating episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Put down your comments down there, ha? Bye!